The Big Show with Night and Day. Buy 5 barista-made coffees and get the 6th free. No catch. Just use their coffee card.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hauraki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Thursday afternoon, the 15th of August, 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day.
Yeah.
Mogi, your stallion, how's life?
Go pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Here we are, Thursday. Friday is in sight. A huge weekend up ahead. If you could just try to keep the show in front of mind, Jace. Try and keep your eyes to the front, brother. And again, the eyes dart out the window. And again. Oh, God. Well, it's Thursday. I'm excited about it. We've got a huge weekend of sport in front of us. And, look, I'm looking forward to both today's show tomorrow and the weekend as well. Keyzie, you mad bastard.
Yeah, how you going, Keyzie?
Got a new T-shirt.
Yeah, is it a new T-shirt? It's very smart.
Greymouth Rodders.
Yeah, what's the name of the This Warriors Life guy? He gave it to me.
Oh, yes.
At the Dunedin show.
Brad.
Yeah, Brad. I think he gave it to me. So I'm
That's
just wearing
pretty
that.
hot, man.
Thank
pretty
you.
sexy. What's that sticking out the window there? Oh, fist.
Just let's not focus in on my T-shirt. Let's focus in on the nationwide audience.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
well, totally. The nationwide audience wants to know what's on your T-shirt.
Yeah, cool. It's a photo of a car. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is very cool.
Hey, I'm feeling good, fellas. Thursday, Friday in sight, Mogi.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I've got to be honest with you. Thursday's my hump day. It is my hump day. Wednesday, I'm going, I can give or take it. But Thursday, I find it hard because we're so close to Friday. You know what I'm saying?
So, is it going to be a subpar show from you?
Oh, no, look, I never do a subpar show. I just struggle with Thursday most of all because Friday's in sight. You know what I'm saying, Fuels? Now, listen, we have got a massive show ahead.
Hold on. Jace, you look good, man.
Thanks,
you
man.
do, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
What have you been up to?
Well, I went to the gym.
Yeah.
Did my first yoga workout on my yoga app.
Did you do that at home or at the gym?
I did it with a straight back chair at home, Mogi.
Nice.
Did you get a little badge on your app saying one workout completed?
Oh,
Nice one.
I got a little like green tick.
Oh, yes, that's good.
Good on you, Jace. It said first workout completed.
Nice,
It was
mate.
stupid. It only lasted 5 minutes. Still managed to pull a hammy though.
Hey, huge show ahead. Don't forget to listen out. If you hear a song with some fiddle mixed into it, then call us straight away on 0800 Hauraki.
True that,
You could
Keyzie.
win some cash.
That's true, man.
How much?
$1,000.
Wow.
Also, it says here, Jace is massively embarrassed at the gym. What's that about?
Here's System of a Down.
What?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oasis there on the radio, Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 12 minutes past 4 o'clock. Great to have your company if you're just joining us. Something quite embarrassing happened to me at the gym today, fellas. Quite genuinely, too.
Yeah.
First of all, I started going back about 2 weeks ago, and my lady friend there, who's a big fan of mine, she's very excited to see me back, and so she's
So she works out there? Or is she does she work there or does she work out there?
No, she goes to the gym.
So she's just a person at the gym that
She's
is
just
a
a
fan
person
of
at the
yours.
gym,
Okay.
yeah. So she's been sort of bothering and pestering me a little bit. And,
Yeah, what kind of things?
Oh, just constantly wanting to talk to me, and I've got my skull candies on.
Oh,
And
is she
it's
bugging you?
Yeah. It's been bugging me. And then before I started the workout today, I had to go wheeze. And I was going wheeze in the little sink there.
In the sink.
What do you mean in the sink?
You know, like the
You
little...
should go in the urinal.
I was going in the little urinal bowl there.
I'm beginning to think that you were going in the sink.
Were you pissing in the sink?
And there was another dude standing next to me while I was urinating in the bowl there. And
Can you just say urinal?
well, it wasn't really it's not your standy urinal. It's like, you know, the little bowls that hang on the wall
urinals,
there.
yeah.
Well,
No,
okay, it's a
urinals.
urinal, but I think of urinal as a big silver thing that you play hockey with your wheeze with the soaps down the bottom of it.
That's a urinal.
Oh, is that a urinal? So I was going wheeze, and it was a powerful wee because I've been hanging on to it for a while. And I'm having this issue at the moment when I wee of farting at the same time, and I can't stop it.
Right.
And there was this dude next to me, and so I'm doing wheeze, and I just let one rip. I had no control over it. It just came out.
Yeah, that's what happens.
And no one said anything. We just carried on like normal. But this is the embarrassing thing that happened to me.
Oh,
I started my workout, you know, they've got lockers there, Mogi, But not like your lockers with doors. They're just cubicles.
Oh,
Another
cubby
ones.
holes.
Cubby holes, yes. So there's a wall of cubby holes. And I chucked all my stuff in the cubby hole there and I got into my workout. And then went, oh, God, because I had my phone with me. There's a message there, but I can't read it without my glasses. So I went back to my cubby hole and I was going through my cubby hole and I was in my jacket trying to find my glasses. And then I hear this voice behind me and this dude goes, what are you doing, man? And I went, oh, I'm just trying to find my glasses. What a weird sort of question, I thought to myself. And he was like, yeah, but that's my cubby hole. And so I was literally rifling through this guy's jacket, and here's where what happened. I was wearing a black puffer. He was wearing a black puffer. And so I just assumed that was my cubby hole. I didn't think anything of it.
Well, serious question here, man. What do you reckon the future holds for you?
I'm very positive about the future, Mogi. And so it was very awkward, and I apologise profusely. He gave me a bit of lip, so I decked him.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you did. Because if I came over and saw someone going through my jacket, looking in the pockets, like trying to rob me, essentially, was he quite aggressive?
Yeah, he was pretty aggro when he first approached me. He was like, what are you doing, man? And I was like confused by the question. Trying to find, you know what I mean? Trying to find my glasses.
I'm just imagining you there.
And I'm holding his jacket, by the way.
Yeah. You're there, you're holding someone else's jacket, you're squinting and you look confused.
And I've got my hand in the pocket of his jacket as well. You've got to remember.
Absolutely. Just not giving a shit. Just absolutely thieving off people as far as this guy's concerned.
I've got the woman that likes me staring at the whole thing with sort of doughy eyes at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Is this the same guy that you'd ripped ass in front of?
No, that was a separate thing entirely.
Jeepers.
But quite funny. The funny thing was, once I realised what had happened, his jacket was massive. It was about 2 sizes too big for me. And
So it would have been size small then.
I was amazed that I didn't notice it straight away.
Right.
But yeah, how embarrassing, fellas?
Did you manage to find anything in his jacket?
There was $5, but
You take it?
well, obviously, because I thought it was mine. I thought it was my jacket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right, yeah. I guess you got lucky.
Totes, man.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The Rolling Stones there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, 23 minutes past 4 o'clock, and all is well.
G'day, you mate. Well, not everything, actually. I'm right in the middle of a pretty horrendous panic attack at the moment, which is going to make this story really good.
Really?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's good.
It's good stuff. Hey, fellas, I've had some issues with my dog lately.
Who, Tinker?
And
phew.
she's getting a little bit old now. I think next month she turns 15.
Can I just say, I saw her last week
Did you?
on the couch at your other job. Just
oh,
sitting
yeah.
on the job.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was, oh, Tinker. And I was like, geez, Tinker looks old.
Have you seen her before?
Yeah, I saw her when we were at your place at your pool party. that
Your
time.
pool party.
She's old, man. She
Yeah.
is old. But she started making just noises willy-nilly. Like, we used to have her sleep on the bed, but now she makes noises like she's snoring, but you look at her and her eyes are wide open. She's just
terrifying.
she is like
That's
sort of
creepy.
she's like a punctured bagpipe.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
yes.
like it's disconcerting, and you want to look after her because she's old and she's part of the family, but it's annoying
Right.
as well. So you got to weigh it up. It's like I need to go to sleep, and I can't sleep with that racket going on.
Sure.
Anyway, she started making a whole new noise now, and I don't know what this one is. Can we
Right.
play this, Keyzie?
What the hell was that?
That sounds almost like a death rattle.
It does, but it goes for hours. So she goes honk, 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 and then she goes like she's trying to bring something up.
Hairball?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, hang on. Sorry, Jay. Furball.
Well, here, what's a furball made of?
Oh, we don't have time to get into that.
But- It sounds asthmatic.
She's trying to get something up. She's trying to bring something up.
Yeah.
nebulizer?
I don't know what it is. Can I hear it again?
You know what it reminds me of a little bit? Turtles making love.
Oh, yes, it does.
It does
Which I can
sound
swear
like
to you, we don't have any turtles.
No,
And was it
no.
just-
And I don't
Tinker?
think she'd be interested because she's been spayed. It's got no sex drive at all, Keyzie.
I'm imagining
Doesn't sound like it.
that we've got a lot of listeners out there, Mogi, that are dog lovers.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And we did have a little while back a vet actually ring us up about a certain thing that was going on with my dog.
That's right.
So hopefully maybe someone's listening at the moment that can help out there.
That's right. If you know what this is, then give us a text on 3483 or call us on 0800 Hauraki and you could win a $50 night and day voucher. What's the noise in the background? Is someone having a shower or is that a fan?
Yeah, that's me in the shower.
Oh, yeah. And was that an audio recording or is there a video component?
There's a video component as well, yeah.
It might help.
Absolutely. Her coughing like that or whatever she was doing completely ruined my OnlyFans.
Sure, I was going to say, yeah. Was that last night you had the shower this
That
morning?
was this morning.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be on again tonight, 9 p.m.
Oh, you have 2 showers?
New Zealand. Yeah, well, it's not really,
Yeah.
it's not really.
Well, you had the door open, did you say?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Nirvana there on the radio, Hauraki Big Show. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, we've got a pet emergency on the Big Show this afternoon. We played some audio a little bit earlier of Mogi's dog, Tinker. And he's massively concerned about Tinker and needs some advice. This is the audio we played.
And that just sort of goes on repeat for around about 24 hours.
Well, the audio clip you sent us was 5 minutes long.
It was 8 minutes long, so I just hit record and then went into the shower and did my OnlyFans. That takes me about 8 minutes.
Right.
And then, just came back and sent that through. So, I don't know what's wrong with her. It happens every now and again. But we've had a few texts through on 3483, Jay, so hopefully they can help us out.
We've been inundated.
All right, now I'm just going to put some music on, not for any reason.
Have you got that French music from the Olympics?
Nah, it's gone.
That's what I miss most
Gone
about
too
the
soon.
Olympics is that little ditty.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I'm putting this on is just the nature of the texts.
Oh, okay.
My parents' dog was doing the same thing. 2 months later, she was goners.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Mogi.
Did he run it over or something?
Yeah, it's in here, though.
Take her out the back
I ran it over. Was that a cough or a laugh?
It was both.
Crying.
Kennel cough?
What's that?
Kennel cough. I don't know. It sounds like...
Is that like
Some
whooping
sort of
cough or
cough.
something like that? A whooping
Sounds like
cough?
a cough for sure.
Yeah,
Kennel cough.
It's something you get from a kennel.
Sounds
Yes.
like a cough. She hasn't never been in a kennel.
Water in the lungs, Mogi. She's in God's waiting room now.
No.
Actually, I'm just going to stop the music for this one here. And a lot of texts came in of this nature.
Yeah.
Sounds like Keyzie trying to rub one out while his wife's in the shower. That's not helpful to anyone.
Can you play the audio again?
Well, I don't see what that's got to do with anything.
Oh, my God.
You're doing the old Michael Hutchins trick.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That is so weird because when you played that, it sounded so familiar to me.
Yes.
Because we've had to share rooms with
Yes.
Keyzie and stuff. And I was having a shower once.
Right.
But anyway, carry on there, Keyzie.
Go keep going, man.
No,
Tell the
please.
story of me.
And I inadvertently, the door popped open while I was showering, Mogi, and Keyzie was in his little single bed there, and I heard the same.
Next thing you heard was the old...
Wow.
A few more texts here on 3483 if that's all good, fellas. Hey, Mogi. I think it's time to take your lovely dog to the vet because that sounds like a heart problem. And that's from Jenny.
That sounds like a heart problem.
Yeah. It's from Jenny.
Jenny. I don't
Shipley.
think Jenny knows much about
Jenny Shipley.
Jenny Shipley.
That was Jenny Shipley.
Oh, was it? Yeah, so I don't know. It didn't look like a heart problem. It doesn't sound like a heart problem.
Sounds like someone says here she's trying to hook to.
Hock to spit on that thing.
Yeah.
What are they spitting on?
I'm not sure in this case.
Right.
You have to ask
On the
Tinker.
floor or on my wife's clothes.
I'll read the first half of this text. Tell me if I should read the full text.
Okay.
G'day, fellas. I reckon Mogi was pumping. Should I read the second half?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's going to
Doesn't
commit
make
to
any
it.
sense.
Pumping up an airbed with Jase's old retro foot pump from the 70s.
Oh, yeah? Have you got one of those?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Though it has got a bit of a smoker's cough sort of a sound to it, so it could be you doing exercise, Jase. Let's hear it again there, Keyzie.
It is remarkably sounding like me doing press-ups.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. How many did it do?
Yeah, I can only do 2, so yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, so we'll rule that out. We'll rule out me having a go at myself.
Oh,
Wow.
No, well, I wasn't even there. I wasn't even there.
Guys.
Sorry, Mogi was filming an OnlyFans in the shower. And that's while his dog was watching.
And was in the video were you having a go at yourself? Was that part of the OnlyFans?
Yeah, man.
Why aren't
was.
I in your OnlyFans, Mogi?
Oh, I was saving it, man.
Oh, okay, cool.
Bit of hoggle content.
Sweet.
Shit, this is a tune, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, for those about to rock.
Oh, yeah, it is too.
AC/DC, yeah, it's a song.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Blur there on the radio, Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 5 minutes to 5 o'clock. Heaps going on after 5 o'clock. Old Pugsan's in the studio with us, giving us his first ever movie review, fellas, which is going to be exciting. Also, Face the Jase, the new game show that's taking the radio world by storm.
Totally, I'll be running that. I think we've got the rules better sorted out today. So if you're keen for a $50 night and day voucher, just keep an ear out for that. Plus, also keep an ear out for the 25K Fiddler. If you hear a song with some fiddle mixed into it, call us on 0800 Hauraki and you can win $1,000.
Too good.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. Hey, with Night and Day, by the way, it's the Pugsan special today. Very, very simple deal. A very, very good deal. Basically, a pallet of Connies. They're all yours, $12.99.
Oh, and a barista-made coffee.
Oh, and a barista-made coffee.
And a movie review.
Oh, and a movie review.
And a 4-pack
Oh, yeah.
of their...
Oh, well.
What's that chicken he likes? Jerk chicken?
Jerk chicken.
Jerk chicken is what
It's
I
a
had
chicken
the other...
that's a little jerk.
Sorry, Jason has got mixed up between katsu chicken and jerk chicken.
That's understandable.
Well, no, he likes those cans of chicken. You
He
know
likes
what I'm talking
pulled
about?
chicken. Pulled chicken.
Chop
chicken.
chop chicken.
Yeah.
4
4-pack
cans
of
of
that.
that.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
a deal,
good
fellas.
stuff.
What a deal.
So good. $4.99.
$12.99.
$4.99, that's cheap.
I can't remember all the specials, man. I give up.
Hey, plenty coming up, so stay tuned. I've got a bit of a dilemma on my hands, and I'm a bit furious about it as well. We'll be getting into that next, but in the meantime, here's the Foo Fighters.
Oh, it's a tune, Aurora.
Is it?
Yeah, man. Have you heard this? It's Aurora.
Who's this by?
The Foo Fighters, Aurora.
Aurora.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Cake there on the radio, Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 12 minutes past 5. Started doing a bit of reno at home today, Mogi.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, is this renovation chat?
I guess it is, yeah. Renovation Chat with Jason Mike.
Yeah.
And it's already turned into a bit of a disaster. So the flat pack arrives,
Oh, yeah.
and my wife and I, because our daughter's been banging on about it forever, wants a dresser in
Is
her
that
room.
really renovation?
Yeah,
Buying
totally
a
it
dresser.
is. Yeah, well, you got to make it, Keyzie. Put
Right.
it all together.
You
and
renovate it from being flat.
flat to a dresser.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally,
you tell me.
man.
You tell me, man.
And so she's been banging on it, and we finally found one.
Oh, yes.
And we went, okay, we'll get her that, and we'll, do a bit of reno and put it together. Now, I don't know how you guys are with flat packs.
I'm great.
I struggle with
best.
them at the best of times. Now, I want to make the point, and I want to tread very carefully here, and I know you guys will keep me, within the confines of what's acceptable and not acceptable.
Oh, okay.
We need a sting for Jase's racism.
We do.
It's not...
A segment called
I haven't even said anything, and you're
That's
saying I'm
racist.
racist.
Okay, I
me.
know where we're heading there.
Oidy J.
Now,
Is it racist?
the name of the company that we bought the flat pack from is called, and I quote, Buy Kiwi.
Right,
B-U-Y?
B-U-Y Kiwi.
K-I-W-I.
Yes.
Right.
So, okay, sweet as, supporting a New Zealand company, beautiful. Get the flat pack sort of about midday-ish today, unpack it, and we go, right, let's get into it. We look at the instructions,
Yes.
and they're all in Chinese.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Now-
so hang on. Sorry. So what you've done
Yeah,
there is
well,
just saying
no, I
basically
just-
you can't be a New Zealander if you're Chinese is what you're saying
No,
there.
you absolutely
So,
can be.
unfortunately, I'm going to play the racist alarm. Just so you're aware, I've just flagged it,
Yeah.
and it's a learning opportunity.
Yeah, just be careful.
So I say to my wife, I don't know about you, darling, I don't speak Chinese.
Yeah, you get into Uncle Jace territory
Am
here.
I
This
re-
is
I
this is
don't-
Christmas table stuff.
This is
And
it
do you mean
Uncle Jace.
I don't speak Mandarin?
Well, it was Chinese.
Well, yeah, Mandarin. Yeah, so
Well,
yeah. But
So-
could I just say that you wouldn't need to speak it to read it? Two different
yeah.
skills.
Actually, Mike, that's a good point.
And my wife actually said to me, you mean read it.
Oh yeah, she
So
was onto it.
So
She
she's
was onto
fine.
it
She's
as well.
constantly pulling you up for this sort of thing.
But then we noticed on the pack there you could scan it and get the instructions on the interweb.
Oh yeah.
So we do that and we scan it. Well, she does a scan thing because I don't have one on my phone.
Well, you do. Because not only does it come with a phone, but you also bought one that cost you about $80.
Oh, that's
Remember?
right. Yeah, you signed up to it.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. I can't find it on my phone. So she scans it, right? And then we get the instructions on the interweb.
I'm worried now.
What, the English ones?
No, they were in Chinese.
They were in Mandarin, Jace. When are you going to get it, man?
Oh, is it Mandarin?
It's either Mandarin or Cantonese.
And I said to my wife, I don't know about you, darling, I don't speak Cantonese.
Do you read it though?
And she said, you mean read Cantonese?
So you weren't learning.
What?
And this is, I say a dresser. Seriously, man, there's like 100 different pieces, about 1 million screws. I've got no idea what the hell I'm doing because I can't read Chinese.
Well, hang on. Was it
Mandarin or Cantonese?
or both of these?
All right.
I speak neither.
Jace, let me ask you a question here, all right? Have you done a lot of renovations when it comes to flat packs?
Not a lot.
Like 3, 5, something like that.
Yeah, maybe 5.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Previously, have they all come with instructions that have been in English?
Some of them were Scandinavian.
Sure.
Oh, you
I
can't
could
say
read
that.
those.
Let me put it to you this way. The ones that were in English, did you absolutely nail putting those together with no trouble whatsoever, man?
Nah.
Nah. I do worry, man. I do worry, outside of the renovation chat here, as somebody's referred to it here on 3483, there's a bit of casual Jase-ism going on here.
But the company's
We
called
don't have
Buy
time,
Kiwi.
Jace. We don't have time, Jace. Tom Petty.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Alison Chains there. You're listening to Radio Hauraki. A very special treat, actually, even though he's been in a hoor of a mood all afternoon. We've got the one and only Pugsan in the studio with us. And,
Hey, Mogi. Hey, Keyzie.
Hello.
Jace.
yeah, okay. The more observant of you will know that Pugsan has become the sort of resident, I suppose, Hauraki, a movie reviewer.
Yeah, well, I found out we had a website, and I thought I like going to the movies. And you guys always do What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue, one of my
That's true.
favourite segments on
Yes.
radio.
Yes.
And I think, man, geez, I watched a movie too, fellas. And so I thought I'll write it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you've started doing that, and I know that you are keen on your movies, Pugsan, because you're always banging on about something that you've seen, at some point. And you went to see the latest Alien movie just recently. Is that correct?
That's right. 2 nights ago, Alien Romulus went with a few of the fellas from Hauraki here.
Yes,
Flowers.
Preb San, Isaac,
Son.
and Sensei Blake from over at Flavour.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
Hey, you want to tell us about your review, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
Crack into it,
Look,
brother.
just to set the scene as well, Pugs is a huge Alien fan.
I do. I love the Alien movies. I've been
Yeah.
watching them since I was very young. The first one I saw was actually the Alien vs Predator one.
Oh, yeah, that's
which was
garbage.
was
Yeah.
hot garbage.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun being a teenager and watching that. And then went from there. But this movie was pretty bananas, fellas, with a
Yeah.
capital B.
Yes.
I won't spoil too much about my thoughts on it, but I will have a few. Obviously, if you want, you can read it at hauraki.co.nz. But
Yeah.
if you want some good action and some really uncomfortable violence,
Yeah.
Fede Alvarez is the guy for you.
Just
Just tell us a little bit about it, man. Like, who directed it? Who's in it? What's the guts,
Fede
man?
Alvarez.
Yes.
I want to say that's how you say it.
Sure.
He
hope
did
so.
Don't Breathe.
Yeah.
And he also did the remake of Evil Dead in 2013, which was
Yeah.
fantastic. And
Put
I'm a
him on
huge
the
fan
map,
of
didn't it?
both of those movies. They were excellently done. It was a new way to make movies. He hates people trespassing in the wrong place and decides to do horrible things to them in his movies. And it was his spin. It was his take on it. It was very honestly him. Less horror suspense, more gory sci-fi action, I would say.
Yeah.
So if you want a wild ride, it's a good movie for that. Don't go in looking for scares, I would
Right.
say. Yeah,
So
yeah.
just quickly, sorry, Jace.
That's okay.
Really sorry about that, man. Interrupting you like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
All good.
Just doesn't feel like it's all good.
Keyzie's review.
Pugs, what sets your reviews apart, man? What's your point of difference here?
I just like to keep them short because I think I'm better in small doses. So I sort of just keep them pretty summed up, and then I like to throw a little spin on them.
I noticed
Yeah,
that
right.
you'd done a star review, but you went out of 10.
I did go out of 10.
You did?
Because I'm quite indecisive, and I feel like 5 out of 5 is too definitive for me.
Right.
So I went for 10, and so yes,
What did you give it?
I gave it a 7.
So you could have given it a 3.5 out of 5, but you thought 7 out of 10.
I like bigger numbers. It seems
Sure.
more authoritative.
So that's 7 buzzies out of 10?
Yes, 7 buzzies out of 10 buzzies, Jace.
Interestingly, my youngest daughter went to see it last night, and she came back, and I said, "How was it?" And she said, "Gross."
Which it was. It absolutely was gross.
And then she described it, but she enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was like a fun, like, don't expect anything groundbreaking. Don't
Yes.
expect any, like, reinvention of the franchise. Just expect a good spin on a classic.
Sure.
A fun time.
Oh, that's great, Pugs.
Funsies.
It was quite...
And you're going to do more of these?
Yeah,
reviews? This is gonna be your
absolutely.
thing?
Well, I've
Yeah,
done.
sweet.
This is my third one, so you can have a gaze at that at hauraki.co.nz.
What are the other two, Pugs?
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, we saw that, yeah.
And the first one was Long Legs.
Oh, yeah.
That
Oh,
horror
yes,
movie.
the one that I asked you out on a date for, but you said, "No, you were busy."
Oh, actually, and you should do one for Bookworm. You went and saw that?
We all went and saw that, Pugs.
Yeah, that would sort of be a bit different to these ones that I'm sort of...
Yeah, a little bit different. That'll be good. I'm looking forward to that. When will that one be
Support
out?
Kiwi.
Oh,
Kiwi movie.
just let this one sit, breathe for a
Yeah,
little bit.
good
Get
idea.
some
Yeah, it's a good
views
idea,
and stuff first, eh?
Oh, it's good stuff.
Yeah. Thanks, fellas. Thanks for having me.
No worries, Pugs. Coming up next, by the way, on the Hauraki Big Show, your chance to face the Jace and win a $50 night and day voucher.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Collective Soul there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. But right now it's time for... Doos.
Bong, bang, bong.
Ethan from Rotorua, how you going?
Yeah, g'day, Keyzie. Pretty good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Hey, what do you do for a crust?
I work as a whitewater raft guide in Rotorua.
Oh, backbone.
backbone.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
backbone,
massive
man.
backbone.
How are you, baby?
My
Hey.
brother-in-law's one of those.
Hey,
He is, but down in Queenstown. Snapped
bloody
his leg.
cold down there.
He got a spiral fracture, man. No good. Not
ideal.
Not
Nah,
ideal.
it's not ideal,
no.
Ethan. Hey, you keen to face the Jace, mate, and possibly win yourself a $50 night day voucher?
Oh, yeah, I'll give it a go.
All right.
good on you, mate.
So here's how it works. First person to get 3 questions right gets the voucher.
This could go on for a very long time.
Nah, but Ethan, you're the Jacer, though, Jace. All right, you're the Jacer. So he gets to go first every time. But if he gets it wrong, you then get to answer one.
Sure.
And vice versa.
What? All right, first question, Ethan. You need to get 3 of these correct.
Roger.
Which planet is known as the red planet?
Let's go Mars.
God, you
Yeah, boy.
didn't even get that one, Jace. You dummy.
I knew the answer, but
Yeah, you got to
sure,
wait until
sure you did.
Ethan's done. That's
Sure.
how it works. All right, next question. What are the 3 primary colours?
Red, green, and blue.
Incorrect, Jace. What are the 3 primary colours?
Yellow, green, and blue.
Red, blue, and yellow.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Ethan, how many strings on a standard guitar?
Let's go for 6.
6. Nice.
Jace would have got that one. He's not happy in here, just so you know, Ethan. He's effing and jeffing. He's fuming.
Oh, what's new, fellas?
True that, man. True that.
Ethan, what is a group of crows called?
A murder.
A murder, yes!
Yeah,
He smashed you, Jace.
He massively wasted me.
That's right. 3 correct for Ethan. You've officially beaten the Jaser.
Officially.
Hang on, fellas. You've officially beaten the Jaser. You get the voucher, mate. Congrats.
Oh, cheers, flowers. Love the show.
Yeah,
Good
good,
on
on
you,
you,
mate.
Ethan.
You chased the Jace.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys.
Good on you, brother.
No
Good on
worries,
you,
mate.
man.
Pug's son will look after you there.
No worries at all.
That's good. That's good eating. But you had a chance here, Jace, didn't you? And you buggered it.
Yeah, well, that's true. I only got to answer one question there, and I knew all the other answers.
What's a group of crows called?
A murder.
No, it's a flock. You would have got that wrong. Actually, here.
It's the Strokes.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Jet there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this crisp Thursday afternoon. With that in mind, let's get into a bit of hearty winter soup chat.
Onion, potatoes,
Croutons.
Garlic.
a little bit of cracked pepper in there, and
Stock.
Herbs.
quince.
Winter soup chat with the fells. And I believe, Moki, you're going to treat us to a recipe this evening.
Well, and I am, man, because I'm a big lover of soup. We've always been big lovers of soup in our family.
Sure.
That goes back years and years and years. My great-great-grandmother, Sue, you remember Sue, Keyzie?
So, yeah.
She invented soup. So that was invented on my mother's side, the soup, 4 or 5 generations back now.
Wow.
So, yeah, we've had this one in the family for a long time, and generally, look, I tell you what, my mum's going to be spewing that I'm giving up a family recipe like
easy.
this, but it's bloody good. Today, I'm going to be telling you all about a hearty chicken noodle soup.
Yum.
Chicken noodle soup. Now, that's good for whatever ails you, I'd say. Now, you start off, you got 900 mils. Let's round it up. 2 litres of
Well, that's quite a big...
chicken stock. Chicken stock there, or you can use a vegetable stock, or miso soup, or tomato soup.
Well, hang on, for chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup. Then you get 1 boneless, skinless chicken breast in there. This is per person. Okay, so you're gonna depend on the amount of people, you'll change it.
What, an
So do you
entire
know,
Aussie?
Teaspoon,
So, like, if there's 8, you'd be 8 breasts?
8 buzzies. Yeah,
Could you use a thigh there?
you could use a thigh. You could use a thigh or a drumstick. I mean, people like different things, don't they?
Sure.
I find, but it can get a bit. I don't like bones in the soup part of it personally, so I
Sure.
always go with the breast, and I don't like a skin in a soup either. But you can go with the skin on there as well. I've got 1 teaspoon of chopped fresh ginger. You can use old dry ginger if you want, powdered
ginger? Yeah,
it doesn't
nice.
really matter. Garlic clove, finely chopped, or you can use powdered ginger. A lot of people don't like ginger, so you don't have to have.
Yeah.
Garlic? Yeah, right.
You
okay.
don't have to have garlic in there if you don't want, or ginger for that matter.
That's very confusing.
50 gram of rice.
50 grams of rice.
Yeah, or wheat noodles. You know, noodles.
Or
Keyzie?
noodles. Hang on, so
Yep.
it's chicken noodle soup though. If you go for the rice,
Yeah, but sometimes you haven't got noodles in the drawer,
In
right?
the pantry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you
So-
go brown rice there,
Oh,
Moki?
100%.
Okay.
2 tablespoons of sweet corn. Now that's got to be fresh. That's got to be off the cob.
Oh, so
Corn.
you can't use a cream corn.
Well, it's, right, as I say, fresh off the cob,
Yes.
or canned or frozen.
Oh, okay.
or
yeah,
candle,
yeah.
so basically any corn.
As long as it's sweet corn. 2 to 3 mushrooms, that's up to you. You can slice them thinly or just chuck them in whole. Couple of spring onions.
2 only. Okay.
Well, per person.
Oh.
So if there were 8 of you, there'd be 16 mushies in there.
Sorry, is this whole recipe per person?
Per person.
So
Yes.
it's 2 litres of stock per person.
Per person. 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, mint or basil leaves.
Mint or basil. I mean, they're very different flavours.
Yeah, well, that's to serve, so it just has to be something green. So grass,
Yes.
Spring onion.
Yes.
What else is green? Beans. You can chuck some beans on there.
Spinach.
Spinach
Parsley.
is good. Lettuce.
Yes.
Yep, parsley's good. So what you do is you pour the stock into a pan. Now, a lot of people don't like courgette, yes. A lot of people don't like the chicken stock. So you pour that, you can put it into the pan or just tip it down the drain.
Sure.
Doesn't matter. You can just replace that with water because when you put it in with the chicken breast is going to flavour the water.
Yes.
And in fact, that's probably easiest. Just don't worry about that stock, that 2 litres of stock.
Well, hang on. Isn't that like the
Then
main
you
part
boil
of
it for 20 minutes. And I'd set a timer for that. I always forget.
A royal or a boil?
Oh, I'd go boil or
for
a
20.
royal boil.
Yeah.
Right, and that's chicken noodle soup.
And then we haven't put the chicken in yet. Put the chicken on a board and you've got to shred it into sort of bite-sized pieces unless it's got bones in it.
Right.
Like you were saying, Jace, with a thigh.
Yes.
Simmer it for 3 to 4 minutes until the noodles are tender or the rice is still really hard.
Oh, you want the rice hard.
Yeah, the rice has got to be hard.
But the noodles soft.
Eh?
But you want the noodles tender, but the rice hard.
Is this confusing for you, man? Like, I'll write it down. It's written down anyway. But,
Okay.
And then you just ladle it into 2 bowls. One for, because it's only per person, but one for now and one for later.
Oh, we'll pick up that recipe.
Jeez, I want to try that tonight.
Yeah, it's
though.
A
delicious.
little bit of
Sounds
spring
good.
onion, a little bit of mint, a little bit of basil, a little bit of chili.
Cracked pepper.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, yeah. Motorhead there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. Well, it's evening now, isn't it, really, to be fair?
Such a good point, Jace. Don't forget, if you'd like to try the new Hop Federation Backbone Brew that we made in collaboration with them, go to beervana.co.nz, book yourself a ticket. Head down to Wellington. We're going to be there at Beervana on the 23rd, which is the Friday afternoon, the second session.
Next Friday.
It's a 2-dayer, so if you want to taste that delicious Backbone Brew, get down. Thanks to Hop Federation.
Yeah, great stuff. Hey, coming up after 6 o'clock, a bit of league chat.
Yeah, rugby
League. And also, what's on the TV with me, Mike Minogue. All that after 6.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, sure is Jason Hoyt. Sure is Mike Minogue. Sure is Chris
Why can't you say Chris Key?
Keyzie. And the three of us together with our good mate Pugson and Studio B make up The Big Show.
What are we doing? What is this?
Brought to you by Night and Day. You see, it's the going down that's throwing me.
I think going down is what you do best. I think that's what
Yeah, actually, people always used to say to me, you're good at going down, Hoodie J.
you are. Really good.
Thanks,
What,
man.
singing-wise?
Pardon?
Hey, have you guys heard of the podcast outro?
Nah. What's that, Keyzie?
Come on, man.
That's fortuitous. What it is, Jace, basically is the Big Show on Hauraki 4-7 weekdays. They do 2 podcasts every day. One is a highlights package of all the content, the good content.
Yeah.
And the other one is bonus content. It's about 10 to 15 minutes of us just warming up, having a bit of a yarn, shooting the breeze. No agenda, no structure, just having a yarn.
Good stuff.
Here's a clip of today's one just to wet your whistle there.
Yeah.
What would be your dream destination, Hoodie J? We could do all the perving you wanted and no one would pull you up on it.
Yeah, because that's
That's how you work it out. You go perving, food, clothing.
Yeah, that's Jace working out where he's going to go on holiday so he can perv heaps.
that's my whole thought process about travelling is perving.
So what did you land on? Because you were saying Amsterdam you were keen on.
Yeah, Amsterdam I'm keen. Maybe something like Hawaii.
Yeah.
Muscle.
Muscle Beach, you were saying?
Yeah, Muscle Beach.
One of the beaches in Brazil.
Where do they have all the carnivals and stuff?
Yeah,
like
Rio.
Rio, something like that. Yeah.
Ibiza.
Mardi
Yeah.
Gras in Sydney.
Mardi Gras, yeah. Yeah, any of that, man. I'd be
K-Road?
into it. Oh, no, I already know K-Road pretty well, so... Nah, I want to do something a bit different.
Oh, well, actually, I reckon you'd be big into Thailand.
Yeah, you'd love it there.
You'd love Thailand. What?
Okay.
Oh, this is a tune, Rocket Queen.
I'd actually be quite keen on going to Thailand,
Oh,
checking
yeah.
it out.
Oh, see, now that's racist.
Is it?
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yeah, Radiohead there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Thursday evening. I tell you what, fellas, it feels like ages since we've had any league chat.
Yeah, Monday.
What, did we talk about league on Monday?
With
Did we?
Charlie Gubb.
Oh, yeah, we did, of course. Yeah. Let's get into this game coming up on Friday, shall we?
Time to chat footy with me, Keyzie. What are the Warriors up to?
Can I
Yeah.
Can I ask a genuine question here?
Yeah.
How much of a fall-off re-fans is it going to be now that they can't be in the top 8?
Well, we were discussing this on the Mad Monday podcast today.
My favourite podcast, that one.
Me and Mania Stewart. Also includes Di Henwood and Ben Healy. This has been a great baptism of fire for people that massively jumped on the bandwagon last year. It's like, oh, you liked us winning, did you?
Yeah.
Well, hold on, because it's going to be a roller coaster.
Yeah.
I personally am still going to watch every single game.
Yeah.
But there's almost like no pressure now, and I bet they'll start playing really good footy.
100%.
That would be so annoying if they did.
No, it'd be the Warriors.
It'll be the Wars. So there's no pressure. They don't have to worry about the external pressure. They don't have to worry about expectations and getting things done. They could just go out there and have a ball, and they've got Sean Johnson to play for. It's his farewell tour now, essentially. So, look, but having said that, they'll either A, go out there and go really well and win heaps of games, or they'll go get smashed. So still no idea.
So the interesting thing is, right, and I was listening to some Aussie blokes talking about this too.
Yeah.
Andrew Webster, the coach, he's super stubborn, right? Like, he refuses to budge from, like, his interchange of having a fourth guy that he barely uses. And, like, no, CHT, Chanel Harris-Tavita, is our clutch kicker. I want him taking the field goal. And I'm just like, I know he's stubborn and he sticks to his guns, but CHT, Chanel Harris-Tavita, missed 2 years of footy early in his career because he didn't want to deal with it anymore. You know, like, so mentally, it's a lot of pressure to lump onto this guy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I
if
do.
we had Adam Pompey last week, Adam Pompey, he's a decent centre. He's not amazing, but his goal kicking is good. We probably
Sure.
would have won the game.
Well, we would have. We had 3 or 4 games this year where we scored more tries than the opposition,
That's
but
right.
we didn't get the conversion, so we lost the game. But, you know, there's a million reasons why we sucked this year, and I'm looking forward to see us lose in a different way tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
We always find a new way to lose, baby. And we've got a few back in the team. Adam Pompey's back at centre. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck in the centres as well. Montoya is back. CHT and Sean Johnson is recovering from last week's quad injury. Forward pack is pretty much the same, and the bench is pretty much the same. Looking forward to seeing a bit of Dimitri Sifakula after last week. I enjoyed him.
It was great. But here's something. I don't think Sean Johnson will play this week.
Oh, really?
Personally, I've got a vibe, and they've also got Luke Metcalf on the extended reserves.
Yep.
Who was our 5'8" to begin the season. I think, and I said this on the podcast, there's a greater chance in my mind of Luke Metcalf starting this week than Sean Johnson. I feel like they've just named him like they did last week. Did they name him last week? Yeah, they did, didn't they?
No, I think they culled him pretty early.
did.
Maybe.
Had they named him? Yeah.
He didn't last very long in his comeback, did
They
he?
named him, and then they got us all excited, and then he's out. I have a feeling that's going to happen again, and Luke Metcalf will come in, and it'll be him and Tamati Martin in the halves. That's just what I think's going to happen.
Right.
Mike, serious question. Do you have a second team that you like the look of?
Oh, no, I don't really do second teams.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to get involved in it just because, like last year watching the Warriors, you generally when you watch rugby league, you assume it's played at a low standard if you're anything like me and you only have time to watch one game a week. So seeing them play last year and they were awesome was so good, but this year that's not been the case. But what I do want to do is go back to watching quality teams like Penrith
and Melbourne. Who are playing tonight, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. That's Thursday night game tonight. It's a it's a grand final preview.
It is.
So yeah, I might watch that tomorrow. Actually,
Tomorrow morning with
yeah.
coffee.
Same.
Yeah, good on you, Jase.
I mean, I've been picking Penrith all year, and
yeah, of course you have.
so yeah, I'll be watching. And they're playing the old Melbourne, aren't they?
Yeah,
There he is.
That's a cracker of a
we
game.
were just saying
Good
that.
on you,
Yeah,
mate.
it's a cracker.
Hey,
There
by
he
the
is.
way, if you do want to watch,
Cracker!
watch the Warriors game tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, Sky Sport 9, me and Di Henwood commentating that. It's going to be so good.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
MGMT there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Thursday evening, getting towards the end of the show. I'm feeling quite fatigued, actually. It's probably just as well we're getting towards the end of the show because let's talk TV.
Yeah.
What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Really good. Good stuff, fellas. I watched another episode of Slow Horses starring Gary Oldman.
Yeah, I was trying to remember that last night. Damn it.
So that's on the Apple TV now. I found another one. I'm telling you what, man. I think I might be onto something with Apple TV because they do have a lot less content, but it's quality. It looks like it's quality.
Oh, like Ted Lasso.
And so you don't have like Ted Lasso. Yeah. Except good. And so I feel good about it. There's a Jake Gyllenhaal TV show called Presumed Innocent. There is a Steve Martin documentary, which I've been looking for everywhere. It turns out it's on Apple TV. There is a documentary that I was looking at, which is about a Mexican drug cartel that makes an incursion into horse racing in the US and is scamming all the racing. I think they're shooting up all the horses with meth. So I'm looking forward to watching that. But my wife doesn't like watching documentaries. She says documentaries aren't escapism. Is that true?
I see her point.
But if you're watching...
it's like reading fiction and non-fiction.
No, but hang on. If you're watching a documentary, like I watch stuff about like ancient civilizations.
It's an escape. You're escaping into a world that you don't... Yeah, that's right. Anyway, if she goes, put it on then, put it on. I was like, no, well, I'm not putting it on with a put it on. You can't say, put it on then. Like, no, I know you're not going to enjoy that. So back to Slow Horses we go. But it's good, man. And there's 3 seasons of it, and it's just great British spy stuff. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I watched a movie last night called One Life, which is the story of Sir Nicholas Winton in World War II, who helped smuggle Czechoslovakian Jewish children out of Czechoslovakia.
You can't steal children, man.
Well, he managed to get them out of Czechoslovakia as the Nazis were invading.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's a true story. The main character, played by the great Sir Anthony Hopkins. It's a good film.
So it's a Schindler's List ripoff.
Yeah, kind of, but it's a bit more sort of down to earth than Schindler's List.
Really?
It's not as epic.
But
it's a very moving story. He eventually saved 669 kids and rehoused them in England.
Actually,
but he was plagued
by guilt,
by the demons of the last sort of deportation he was about to do that got intercepted by the Nazis, and he felt he never did enough.
Can I ask you a question here,
Yes.
Jace? I feel like I've seen a video where he goes and he does a TV interview, and he's sitting in the crowd, and they want to talk about him and what a legend he is because he helped all of these, big studio audience here, Keyzie. They're talking about this guy and what he did for all these children, and he's been interviewed, sitting in the crowd, and what he doesn't know is that everybody in the audience that's sitting around him are the people that he saved.
Oh, wow.
The kids that he saved from like 50 or 60 or 70 years before.
Holy cow.
It's an amazing piece of footage.
Yes.
You can find that on Instagram.
And it's
must be good.
Very, very moving because he was a really humble dude.
Yeah.
He didn't want any attention about it.
He's a backbone.
And actually, in the film, a lot of the people in the because they have that scene in the audience were those people.
Yeah.
So it was very moving. It was,
Nice.
It was quite an
Pretty
emotional.
amazing.
Your wife would like it, Keyzie.
Well, she's too busy watching Talkback
Oh,
on
right.
TVNZ Plus.
And what episode's she up to?
Episode 1.
Halfway through the first.
Yeah, obviously this is a TV show that Mike and Jace made. They put a lot of love into.
It's
Heart
weird.
and
It's
soul.
weird that actually happened, Jace. It feels
Yeah.
like another lifetime, doesn't
Yes, it does.
Heart and soul you put into it. She thought it was a bit dry.
No, that's fair enough.
That is fair enough. Wait
Yeah.
till she gets to episode 3, man. Jeez.
Nah, I don't know if she'll make it.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's fair enough.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Queens of the Stone Age there. Have you been paying attention over the last week or so? We've been focusing on specific breweries around this great country of ours. So it's time for Brewery of the Day.
Yeah, we're off to find the brewery of the day. Yeah.
Ah, tune. Today's brewery, Flowers, comes to us from Sunny Nelson.
Oh, how good.
It's beautiful down there. They got a lot of breweries down there, Jace.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
That is a great point.
Do you think people moved to Nelson specifically to open a brewery? I wanted to ask the guys from Hop Federation.
I think they go down there for the sun.
Yes.
And then they think to themselves, well, I might as well brew my own beer.
Well, the other reason why a lot of people brew down there is because it's a really good place to grow hops.
Yeah, that's right, Keyzie.
Yeah. So today's brewery is called Edeline Brewery.
Who?
Edeline.
Edeline, spelled Eddy, Edddyline.
Edeline.
Edeline Brewery.
What does that mean?
It means that they've been brewing their range of crisp and refreshing lagers and their bold IPAs since 2016, is what it says here.
Jeez.
Yeah, man. So they've been around
So
for
what's
8
that?
years.
8 years, yeah.
That's about 8 years. Nearly 10 years. Got their birthday coming up, Jase.
Yeah, 2 years. It'll be
Mark
their
that
birthday.
in your calendar.
It'll be their 10th.
Using hops from around the globe alongside NZ
Oh,
malts.
well, why have they gone to Nelson? And if it's great for growing hops down there, Jason Nelson, but they're getting hops from all over the world.
Yeah.
Do they not know?
That
Point
doesn't
of
make
difference.
sense to me.
Point of difference, fellas. You know? You could... Anyway, the speciality yeast strains can create award-winning beers that they're known for. You'll find Edeline at Beervana this year with their specialty brews.
What was that about yeast that you said?
What do you mean?
There was something weird about the yeast.
They use New Zealand malts, international, ingredients, and yeast strains that are especially made for them, specifically made for them, to create some diverse beers.
Good
and you
stuff.
can taste them all at Beervana.
It's interesting because all of the boutique breweries, by the sounds
What the
of
hell's
it,
a brewery?
Yeah, what's a brewery?
breweries, they're all going for something unique and different.
They are trying to
They're
find
not-
a little slot, aren't they?
Yeah, they're
there?
not doing the sort of, line red, standy sort of beer, chuck that down, yep.
Yeah,
It's
mass
all
consumption.
boutique-y.
Yeah, it's all boutique-y. Edeline will be at Beervana August 23rd and 24th, and so will we.
So will we.
So come down and have a taste.
Yeah, give them a taste.
Of
Yeah.
Kiwi.
Edeline.
Oh, of Edeline.
The Hauraki Big Show Podcast.
Yeah, man. So good. What a show. What a
Yeah,
show.
man.
It was just jam-packed.
Wow.
Hey, Mogi, I hope Tigger...
That's your
Tinker,
cat.
that's my cat's name. Comes right tonight.
Yeah.
Otherwise, mate, maybe a vet visit tomorrow to sort him out.
Her.
Oh, I always say him.
Come on,
don't I?
Tinker is obviously a female name.
Is
Come
this-
on, man.
Yeah,
Tinker.
Tinker Bell. Yeah. But I hope you get some sleep.
Thanks, mate. That's the main thing.
That she's
That's
not
what I'm looking
wheezing
for.
and hacking away on your bed there.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but we'll work our way through it, mate.
Good stuff. Keyzie, what are you up to?
Tonight I'm going to have an early night, fellas. My wife, I've already told her.
My wife!
Sure, she's welcome as well. But I text my wife, I was like, I'm tired, I need an early night tonight. So she's got the saucies out. Bratwurst?
Right.
Bratwurst?
Huh?
Really dark brown saucies. We've got those. We're going to have some of them. And
Oh, they sound appealing. Dark brown saucies.
What? You don't like things that are dark brown? So we're going to have those and then probably go to bed at like 9:30, I reckon,
Cool,
hopefully. And
yes.
then I'll be well rested.
Good
Yeah,
on you,
good
man.
stuff.
What
Big
do you
day
have-
tomorrow, man.
Huge day. It
Look,
is?
I just know that I've got a hurrah of a night ahead of me. I've got to go back to my flat pack and try and build my
Oh, your dresser.
my
Your
daughter's dresser. My wife tried to do a bit of it this afternoon. It's just chaotic.
Well, I tell you what will help. You coming home and joining in.
Totally.
yeah.
That's. I'm going to nail it.
Can you just make sure you don't lose your glasses?
Sure, man.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing about at home, Mogi, I've got about 10 pairs.
Oh, how good.
So whatever room I'm in, there's some glasses there. Hey, listen, it's been a pleasure bringing you the show today. Make sure you check out our Instagram account. Also, our podcast, wherever you get your podcast from. Until tomorrow and the Friday Throbber. See you later.
See ya.